Explosions lit up Gaza's skies in the early hours of Tuesday. Gaza City, Deir al-Balah, Khan Yunis and Rafah in the south were all hit as Israel launched what it called a wide-scale campaign against dozens of Hamas targets. A new wave of panic in the enclave. At the Nasser hospital in Khan Yunis, ambulances arrive continuously and bodies of victims pile up quickly. Among them are many children.
Almost the entire family was martyred, all of them in pieces, and our house collapsed on us.
They bombed the tents over our heads. There are dozens of martyrs.
Hamas accused Benjamin Netanyahu of disrupting the ceasefire deal, exposing the remaining 59 Israeli hostages in Gaza to an unknown fate. The Israeli Prime Minister says the strikes follow Hamas's repeated refusal to release hostages, with Israel claiming to have consulted the White House before launching the attack.
We will show no mercy on our enemies. Let me be very clear. Israel will not stop until all of our hostages are back home.
The first phase of the truce ended 2 weeks ago, in which 33 Israeli hostages were returned in exchange for 1,500 Palestinian prisoners. But talks for the second phase, which promised an end to the war, the release of the remaining hostages and withdrawal of all Israeli troops, did not begin as scheduled, as both sides have not agreed on a way forward. An offer drafted by the US proposes the extension of the first phase and the release of half of the remaining hostages. Benjamin Netanyahu imposed a blockade on Gaza earlier in the month, stopping aid supplies, drinking water and fuel from entering the enclave in an attempt to put pressure on Hamas to accept the offer. But Hamas says it remains committed to the initial terms of the ceasefire deal, saying it is willing to free all hostages at the same time if Israel agrees to a lasting truce and withdraws from Gaza.